good morning and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Bethany and I started this YouTube channel when I was going through my health journey about a year and a half ago, and I was struggling with acne and gut issues and developing food sensitivities and all this stuff, and I decided that I wanted to share my knowledge and everything that I was learning throughout my journey and share it here on YouTube. So welcome. Today I am going to be talking about anxiety and just some of the tips and tricks that I use to kind of come out of an anxious season of life. I also thought this video would be very fitting and timely because I am actually traveling this weekend. And if you haven't watched my Jamaica vlogs, or more so the one right after our Jamaica vlogs, the Bake With Me and Chat With Me vlog, I actually tell y'all about our flight home from Jamaica. And I had a really bad experience flying. And so we are actually flying out to Utah this weekend on Saturday, which probably is why I've been feeling anxious. I've been kind of nervous to fly and kind of nervous for this flight because of what I experienced the last time I flew. So I felt like this was a fitting time to go ahead and start incorporating different tips and tricks to kind of help decrease the anxiety so that I can actually enjoy the flight, enjoy the trip, and think positively. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you the different things that I like to do for anxiety. So as you saw this morning, I always start out with a walk. So that's number one, is I normally go out and I take out my dog Heidi and we'll walk in the morning. And I definitely recommend getting outside. If you're someone who works from home or you work inside a lot like I do, it's definitely very refreshing and uplifting to just go outside and get some sunshine, get some fresh air throughout your day. I also like going on walks because it does give me some time to have some peace and calm before the workday starts, and I just feel like it helps me kind of relax before I get busy, which is really helpful. Okay, number two is going to be exercise. So I myself have been working on getting back into a workout routine. So exercise, as you probably know, is really great at reducing stress. It creates lots of hormones and happy hormones and things that kind of help our body and help our mind feel good naturally. So exercising every day is going to be the second thing. And then the last thing that I'm going to try to incorporate every single day is meditation of some sort. So I've never really been someone who's done meditation. I have tried it before where I followed guides where you listen to a video and there's someone talking and trying to walk you through what you think about, and they lead the meditation. I've tried that before and I've never really liked them. So recently what I've been doing, because it works best for me, is I take some time like you saw this morning and I set a timer for 10 minutes. That way I'm not thinking about, oh, what time is it? How much time do I have? How long have I been doing this? I just set a timer for 10 minutes and I sit on the ground and I try to work my posture while I do this, just because personally I hold stress in my neck and my shoulders. So I will rotate out my shoulders when I meditate. I'll clamp my hands behind my back and just try to pull my shoulders back, and then I kind of stretch my neck. So I kind of do a combo of stretching while I meditate. And so for me, what I have enjoyed doing recently is during that 10 minutes, the first half, I'm kind of doing that stretching and I'm working on breath work. So inhaling for 6 seconds, exhaling for 6 seconds, just to kind of calm your central nervous system by doing that breath work. And then somewhere in the middle, I kind of start thinking more of those I am affirmations, because I feel like that's been helping me just kind of have a good mindset at the beginning of the day. So what I mean by that is I am healthy, I am safe, because again, we're talking about anxiety. So whatever the things that kind of bring you anxiety, if it is your health or your safety, then you just kind of reaffirm those to yourself. And then some of the other affirmations that I like to say to myself are a little bit more with how I tend to be as a human when I'm anxious. So I sometimes don't want to go out. I don't want to try new things if I'm feeling anxious, stuff like that. So there are some affirmations where it's I am adventurous, I am outgoing, I am joyful, I am happy, whatever you need that's just like a little bit of boost of encouragement, then I highly recommend just incorporating that. And then I normally end with prayer. So if you are a religious person, then you might relate to this, but I normally do like to just take a couple minutes towards the end of my 10-minute period and just pray over my day, and just kind of, again, we're just working on setting the tone to have a joyful, a peaceful day. So I did that this morning. I've done that, like I said, kind of sporadically the past week or so. So these are all things that I am going to try to do every single day this week. And last but not least is I will be cutting out caffeine this week. Again, as I'm sure you know, caffeine for some people tends to spike their anxiety, makes them more nervous, jittery, stuff like that. So instead of caffeine, I'm going to start incorporating some of my adaptogenic herbs and different teas that I drink. So if you didn't know, your adrenal glands are responsible for producing your cortisol levels, which is your stress hormone. And I have actually dealt with adrenal stress and adrenal fatigue in the past. So I know it's something that I struggle with. And so there are different herbs like holy basil tea, ashwagandha, and things like that that you can drink. You can take supplements that help your adrenals and your stress levels kind of come down. So I'm going to nix the caffeine this week and then get back in the habit of adding in those adaptogenic herbs and drinking some tea at night and stuff like that. And I will link some really good ones down below. Some of the ones that I order, I just order from Amazon. So I will link those below as well. So far today, on Monday, I have taken my walk. I've done the meditation. I haven't had any caffeine, no coffee or anything like that this morning. So what's left for me today is to exercise this afternoon. And then tonight I'm going to drink some tea that have those adaptogenic herbs like holy basil and ashwagandha and stuff. So stay tuned for that, and I'm going to take you with me throughout the week. Good morning. It is Tuesday morning, and so I'm just checking in. I did everything that I was hoping to do for anxiety. I did all of that yesterday, except I forgot to drink any tea last night. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and make a tea this morning. Okay, I wanted to check in on my week. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, after my really bad flight experience coming back from Jamaica, I was getting nervous to fly again. So we're back from our trip, and I just wanted to kind of say how it went. So I think the couple things that helped me the most, I could tell that cutting the caffeine, I would say, was probably number one most helpful thing. And then number two was really taking those 10 minutes in the morning to just sit there and kind of stretch, do like the breath work, and then take that section of time where I also just like pray, because when I have a lot of thoughts rambling on in my head, I know a lot of people journal, and I do journal from time to time, just not very consistently. But I feel like for me, prayer just kind of helps me. I don't know, it's kind of like I pray about it and then I can try and just like get rid of it and just like let it go once I've kind of like worked through it in my own mind as I pray about it, kind of. So I feel like cutting the caffeine and just taking 10 minutes to myself to do the breath work, kind of stretch, kind of pray. Those things helped the most. So Ryan and I went to our Utah trip. The plane rides were fine. Thankfully, I was still very nervous like the day of, but I feel like all the things I did during the week leading up to it helped me not have anxiety and stress about it prematurely. Like, it's not like I was flying that day and I was trying to really just get my brain to calm down and not think about it by just implementing some of those steps. But yeah, those were all the things that I did to kind of help manage my anxiety, especially before traveling. But thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helps you. Let me know if you put in place any of these things. I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.